G'day battlers, and today we're doing some timeless battles up against OM2 Ash. Now we've got some Charizard on Kingdra action, and that is not good for Charizard. So Charizard gets hit really hard with that Dragon Breath raw damage, and even though we have Dragon Claw, which is going to be super effective, it doesn't do heaps, so he did let that first one go through, and he's going to be able to get to a charge move just as we get into ours. So we're going to have to burn a shield, and then he's going to have to burn a shield to keep his Kingdra alive, but he will be able to finish us off with just Dragon Breath after that. So getting the Dragon Claw off, he does shield up, as he probably should, and then he's just going to be able to Dragon Breath us down. I don't think he shouldn't be able to get to another charge move, I sure hope. And we bring in a Dragonair to make pretty quick work of it. So I find that bringing in a dragon to finish off a dragon is pretty good, because you'll get a little bit of energy going and you're going to finish them off pretty quick. He does bring in Dragonair of his own. We do have the energy advantage through the Aqua Tail, and he does burn the shields. That's good for us. We do only have Aqua Tail, but at any rate, we still have a shield. We bring in Haunter. We're going to have to use the shield here just because Haunter is not very, not the tankiest guy on the block, basically. Almost finishing off with Dragon Tail, and this is the one with Shadow Punch, which I keep using, I guess because I want to try it out without investing in the Legacy. Should probably just invest, bring it up, get going with it, and double move all the rest. I just haven't yet, so I'll probably stop using Haunter with just Shadow Punch, because he just got finished off there, and I'm not going to use a loser. That's a joke, Haunter, I love you. Moving on, on to the next battles. As soon as we get into them, Venomoth up against Whiscash. So I think this isn't a good matchup for us. We do have Return, which is at least neutral damage. I think we're looking to switch out to Victory Bell. We charged up for the charge move first. I don't think it was on purpose, but I mean, it's good that we have that there. We shielded up in case it was a Blizzard. We kind of thought it was going to be a Mud Bomb bait, but we got baited nonetheless, and he brings in Venomoth, so we're really not in a good spot. We're going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb, just because it'll do better damage than the Leaf Blade, I believe. So we'll just send it through. Even though I think they're both not very effective, we were just basically looking to do some chip damage. We weren't going to be able to get to 2 Leaf Blades at any rate, so we bring in Venomoth of our own, throw the return, we burn the shield, and then I think we're just going to let this come through, because it's probably not going to be a big move against us. Silverwind, I don't think Venomoth's got anything that is too dangerous, so finish off Venomoth. We will reclaim Switch Advantage in a way. Going back into the lead matchup with Whiscash, just going to let it come through. It is a Mud Bomb, finishes us off. So maybe Mud Bomb's actually more efficient. I didn't realize how much it did to Venomoth. I guess Venomoth isn't very tanky, but at any rate, we've got Quagsire. We're not scared. Whiscash just going to be throwing those Mud Bombs. I don't think this is a Blizzard. It should just be another Mud Bomb, and it is a Mud Bomb. Another Mud Bomb. We have the energy, but he still has a shield, so we're really not in a good spot here because we still have a Pokemon to take out. And Dragonair is not one we wanted to see, because Dragonair is going to be able to finish us off very quickly. We are able to get to a second Stone Edge, which is, I mean, it's pretty clutch. It's not going to do enough, unfortunately. Does a little over half health, which is nice, but there's just nothing we could do. Even if he threw the charge move, we still had a shield, and so yeah, it was just bad, not good at all. I like Quagsire as a Pokemon. I'm not sure about him in this cup. Might have to play around with him a little more, but we've got Swampert up against Dragonair. Now, I'm not sure if I came out with it. Yeah, I think it was the previous video before this. I do go through all of the starter Pokemon, or the ones in the top 20, so definitely go check that out. I'll link that up there. I'll put it in at the end of the video too. Anyway, we're throwing the Hydro Cannon as soon as his move goes off, which is presumably just an Aqua Tail. I shouldn't have shielded. I think I shielded just because Swampert isn't very tanky, and if it was a return, it would do a little chunk of damage. So, I mean, not the worst play, because I am going to be able to get to another charge move. Going for the Hydro Cannon again. Expecting a shield to come up here, actually. Yeah, shield does come up, because otherwise that might faint down the Dragonair. He gets off another charge move here. I think we're just going to let it come through, because even if we shielded up, I was kind of expecting it to get fainted down with Dragon Breath. At any rate, we can bring in the Ludicolo, the old dancing pineapple. Now, I was actually hoping to be able to take out Dragonair before he got off a charge move, but no such luck. Luckily, it is just an Aqua Tail, like it was just a last-ditch effort, get something off, which does nothing to Ludicolo at all. Bringing in Venusaur, this is not great for us. I went to go, okay, what have we got to switch into? And it was Lantern, so really bad situation. Really have to shield up though, because I need to deal with this Venusaur with Ludicolo instead of with Lantern. Again, a Pokemon that I forgot the single move on. I think I said I was going to get a double move last time, but I didn't really expect him to use it. But we're good here. Hydro Pump almost finished him off, even if he gets throws the Sludge Bomb. I was expecting the Frenzy Plant, but Sludge Bomb doesn't matter. Lantern comes in. Even if he had a Frenzy Plant, I think I was in a pretty good spot there. And now we're just going to be able to get the Thunderbolt off onto the Venomoth. Nothing Venomoth's going to throw here is going to destroy us, I don't think. Silverwind does a fair chunk, I'll give it that, but it's not too deadly. And then throwing the Thunderbolt here, and away goes Venomoth. One more Water Gun, but yeah, that's GG's. So on to the next battle. That's my song. Probably should have. Anyway, Venusaur versus Whiscash. This is what we wanted to see. Great matchup. Expecting the instant switch out into Venusaur. So we have Lapras here. Now, it isn't a great position to be in, Lapras versus Venusaur. It's obviously good because we have Ice Quick move. We have the ability for Ice Beam as a charge move. And this one is just straight out of the raid for the Shiny Flex. Ice Beam, going to do some great damage if it goes through, and it does go through. I think he was probably expecting the Surf there, which most people would, because Surf Skull Bash is the recommended moveset for Lapras. Anyway, we're just going to let this come through. We don't really need Lapras anymore, we're just happy to burn some energy from the Whiscash, because we know Venusaur's in the back. Venusaur's going to do awesome work up against Whiscash, we are good. And he actually decides to burn the shield, which I'm not so sure about. I don't think he really needed to. Oh, I guess maybe if you want to preserve it. Although maybe he wanted to charge up to a Blizzard to throw at the Venusaur, and we do decide to just let this one come through, expecting the shield bait, and it was. So he switches it out of Venusaur, out of Whiscash. I don't think I should have. I guess it's debatable because now I do have Lapras ready to go for Dragonair if Dragonair takes us down. So I guess it could go either way, although I actually get another Frenzy Plant off, which is definitely good. We'll see what happens here. Away goes Dragonair, in comes Whiscash again, who had Charge Move ready, just gonna go down. I think he was probably worried that I had a Frenzy Plant ready to go. I didn't, but at any rate, gonna bring in the Dragonair, just because Dragon Breath is gonna be able to finish off Whiscash. Got a shield, even if this was a Blizzard, no worries. It is a Mud Bomb, and away goes Whiscash as soon as Lag lets me. Down he goes, and that is GG's. So I am still liking this cup. There's a lot of off-meta stuff that I want to power up. So in the next few videos, or the videos after that, you'll probably see some more spice picks, to say the least. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And we've got Tentacruel up against Dragonair. This isn't a fantastic matchup. It would be nice if we had Acid Spray, just because then we could kind of weaken down this Dragonair. Going for the Sludge Bomb, and expecting, yeah, shield does come up, and we're just going to let Tentacruel go down, basically. This is probably an Aqua Tail, going to let it come through. We'll do a little bit of damage, which we don't want to see, but we almost got to another charge move, but he had the energy ready to go. Actually, we do decide to shield this one up, so we can get the charge move off, and he switches into Ninetales as I'm getting the charge move off, so well played, and Sludge Wave does get shielded up, so we've burnt both shields anyway. Unfortunately, not packing a water type here, with water damage, and we obviously couldn't bring Torterra up against Ninetales. Torterra, terrible pick. Do not pick Torterra. Torterra is actually worse in this cup than Grottle. Grottle is better than Torterra, so just stay clear. No need. And we've got Aqua Tail, takes down the Ninetales because he knows. Oh, he just knows that he's not in a great spot there. Brings back in the Dragonair, and I'm actually able to farm him down. He doesn't get a charge move off, so that's pretty good for us. And he's got Venomoth in the back, which also don't really want Torterra to come out, so kind of hoping to deal with this Venomoth entirely with Dragonair. We don't have any shields left, so we switched into Torterra to catch the charge move. Awesome to see. Silverwind almost gets rid of the Torterra. We're hoping that he's not able to charge up too significant of a charge move to then throw at Dragonair, but we're actually able to simultaneous KO. Dragonair safe in the back, so that is GG's again. Then I think we've got one more battle to go in this video, and then and we have Charmchu up against Glalie. Now, Charmchu is very squishy, even though he is, because there's no fairies allowed in this cup. Charm is a good thing to have, basically. Like, it's kind of nice to have the option just because it does so much damage. It's really good against the dragon types, but we caught the Glalie. He does start to shield up Brick Break, and I think we're gonna, we shield this up because we know that Raichu's squishy. We're looking like we're in a better spot than he is, so we were hoping to be able to somehow finish off the Glalie before we got another charge move thrown at us. Unfortunately not the case, so we decide to burn the second shield, delete the Glalie, and then try and get the switch advantage, burn the shield at some point. Brings in Venomoth, so we're going to throw the Thunder Punch. I am running Thunder Punch Brick Break because Charm does not charge up very quick at all. Thunder Punch doesn't do too much, unfortunately, but we've taken out over half of Venomoth's health, which is definitely nice to see. We don't want to bring in Victory Bell because Victory Bell is going to be very weak to that to the Venomoth. So he brings in Dragonair. We switch into Victory Bell now because I don't think Dragonair's going to have anything super effective against us. Not very effective Aqua Tail, and then we're going to be able to do some pretty good damage with Razor Leaf. Unfortunately, Grass isn't the best up against Dragonair, but we're actually in an alright spot just because we can throw this Leaf Blade. Presumably going to have to burn the shield here, even though it's not very effective, just because he has so little health left, and he does. So he doesn't farm off too much energy. Bring back in Dragonair, who has the Aqua Tail ready, and again, this is GG's. So thank you OM2Ash for the battles, thank you for watching, and thank you Militime for supporting the channel. Still haven't rigged up a graphic, so I should probably get on that so I can stick it right here and be all like, Militime's cool, and yeah. So anyway, see you in the next video, folks.